The just set it up habit that quietly separates successful physiatrists from burned out physicians. Most physiatrists think they have a motivation problem. They don't. They have a friction problem. That distinction matters more than most physicians realize because the difference between the physiatrist who builds a thriving practice, strong referral systems, financial freedom, leadership opportunities, business leverage, and the physician who stays overwhelmed, reactive, and perpetually behind is often not intelligence, it's environment. Here's what nobody teaches physicians in training. Human beings almost always choose the path requiring the least resistance. That means if the laptop is closed, the outreach email isn't drafted, the referral list isn't visible, the workout clothes aren't laid out, the contract isn't open, the business plan isn't started. Your brain quietly interprets those tiny obstacles as reasons to delay, not forever, just until later, but later is where most physician dreams go to die. That's why the just set it up method is so powerful. Not because it's revolutionary productivity advice, because it removes friction before friction has the chance to win. And in modern medicine, friction is everywhere. The average rehab physician is already cognitively overloaded. Documentation, peer-to-peers, patient complexity, discharge planning, staffing shortages, throughput, pressure, declining reimbursement, administrative burdens. Then physicians wonder why they can't find the energy to build a practice, create content, learn business, network strategically, improve operations, and invest in themselves. The answer is simple. By the end of the day, most physicians have burned through nearly all their decision-making energy surviving medicine itself. So when the next positive action requires extra setup, extra planning, extra searching, extra thinking, it gets postponed. Again, that's why successful physician entrepreneurs obsess over reducing friction, not increasing motivation, because motivation is unreliable. Systems are not. The physicians quietly building leverage understand this instinctively. They pre-write content ideas, prep tomorrow's priorities, organize workflows, simplify decisions, automate repetitive tasks, create environments that make success easier. That's what high-level operators do. And here's the hidden lesson most physiatrists miss. A profitable practice is often built long before the work begins. It's built in the setup. Setup creates momentum, removes hesitation, lowers emotional resistance, protects mental energy, reduces cognitive overload, and cognitive overload is quietly destroying physicians right now. Not because physicians are weak, because modern healthcare is mentally expensive. Every tiny unnecessary decision compounds. What should I do first? Where's that file? Did I respond to that email? When should I post content? What did I forget? That constant low-grade friction slowly drains focus, creativity, leadership capacity, and strategic thinking, and eventually physicians become trapped in reactive living, busy, productive-looking, exhausted, but never fully moving forward. That's why just set it up matters, because the setup eliminates tomorrow's excuses before they appear. The physician who lays out tomorrow's outreach list, tomorrow's clinic strategy, tomorrow's content topic, tomorrow's priorities, creates an environment where action becomes easier than avoidance and ease compounds. That's how leverage is built, not through giant bursts of inspiration, and through repeated reduction of friction over time. The scary part, many physicians are waiting for discipline when what they actually need is preparation. Preparation is healing. Preparation creates clarity. Preparation creates consistency. Consistency creates freedom. And freedom is what most physicians are actually searching for beneath the surface. So tonight, open the document, lay out the plan, prepare the list, draft the message, organize the workflow, remove one obstacle, not because it feels important right now, but because tomorrow's version of you will either inherit momentum or friction. And in the business of medicine, that difference quietly determines who scales and who stays stuck.